It's kefir time. It's kefir time. I'm drinking my kefir. I'm going to strain my milk kefir. We'll see if anybody's around, wants to come on and hang out. Oh, it's kefir time. My kefir is ready to strain. I thought I'd pop on and chat about it because this week is kefir week on our group coaching and people just got their cultures. Hey Chelsea. What up? I'm going to stir this and mix the whey back in, and I'm going to give it a strain. How you doing? Yeah. How you feeling? I bet you're going to start feeling really good here pretty quick. I bet your son's asthma's going to get a lot better. So I'm just stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. That's all we're doing. Stir, stir, stir. I started using a bigger strainer and the bigger canning funnel, and that's really sped it up a lot. I tell you what, if you want to strain your kefir really fast, put it in your big strainer in a bowl, and you will have it strained out. Toot sweet. So I just pour it in sections, because I'm doing 4 cups of kefir right now. I've been really enjoying that cold weather. It's been so nice and cool here in Colorado, but the heat's coming. It'll be here soon. Soon, soon, soon. Using your flour sifter. Nice. I could see that working. Flour sifter? Yeah, I could totally see that. That would actually probably be totally great for straining kefir. I don't actually have a flour sifter. Do the grains get stuck under the spinny thing? Do you have one of the ones that you spin the thingy? Or is it just like a regular strainer? One of my friends does hers in like a sink strainer. It's like the kind that you stick in your drain to catch things from going down your sink. It works. All right. My kefir grains are popping. They are growing. There we go. Hey, Suni. Just doing the kefir. Hanging out, drinking my kefir. What up, girl? We need to do another yoga. It's been like 3 months since we did yoga last. March, April, May, June. We haven't done yoga in 3 months, Suni. Well, I mean, you've done yoga. We haven't done a yoga live in 3 months. I think we're due for another one. I'm like, you do yoga all the time. What you been doing? I've just been so swamped. Mine's old school and a regular strainer with little rotating handle, turns the ring inside, holds all my kefir, stopped making a mess on my counter. Now I want one. Look what you did. We need to come up with we're going to create a kefir strainer that's stainless steel, but it's like a flour sifter. So all you have to do is like squeeze the little handle. I'm totally doing it. I'm going to find one and I'm going to do the thing. A little strainer in my Amazon cart. Yeah, that totally works. I mean, I love that idea. That sounds fantastic. Swamp is a good thing. Yeah. I have been sleeping really well. As a matter of fact, I've been sleeping through the night, which, for frame of reference, y'all, I did not sleep through the night previously. Like, I would always wake up to pee. We're talking like 6 months ago, okay? 6, 8 months ago, I would wake up in the night to pee. I would wake up in the middle of the night, like startle awake, and adrenaline and sweat, cortisol. And now, sleeping straight through the night. So happy. So much better. Significantly better. And I wake up at like 6 a.m. and I'm just like, all day. Ready to go. Circadians on lock. Nervous system feeling good. How do I want to do this? It's hard to decide how I want to split up my kefir for the second ferment. It's not too crazy hot tonight. I have to like mess with it. Yeah, the cortisol spiking at night sucks. That's not fun. Yeah, it feels fantastic to just like wake up at 6 a.m. I'm awake. I'm awake. Let me see. Where my girls at? I don't think people are getting noticed. Yes, they are the best. That is the journey to be on right now. Nervous system, circadian rhythm, gut healing. Those are the things. Because they really work and they're cheap. Like free, pretty much. The milk kefir, not that expensive. Just sitting down to eat your meals. It doesn't cost you money to sit down, slow down, breathe. Doesn't cost money to go put your feet on the dirt, sit in the sunshine, go outside. Those are free, easy, free. Love it. Hey girl, hey. Hey Holly, I figured I'd pop on. Yep, sitting is free. Relaxing, free. You don't have to pay someone to relax. You just have to give yourself permission to relax. That's the thing, because most women, I have found, don't often give themselves permission to relax. Hello, you're working all the time. Do you realize how much you do for your household and your family? You do not need permission to relax. You need to tell yourself that you can do it. Nobody else is in charge of your relax but you. So you have to make the decision that I'm going to calm down. I'm going to chill out. Okay? I'm going to slow down. I'm going to relax. I'm going to sit to eat. I'm going to calm myself. Yeah. Suni has her coffee and meditation outside in the lounge chair. That's lovely. Lovely. Did you miss a lot? No. I'm just straining milk kefir. Just hanging out. I figured I'd get on here because it's milk kefir week and the people in group coaching are receiving their kefir grains, and I thought I'd pop on and do my milk kefir and show them what to do just for good measure. So I'm straining. I haven't done that much. We're just hanging out. So my grains popping. I'm going to put them back into my jar. So this is the jar that I ferment in. These are my kefir grains. So I've strained out all my kefir milk. Here's my kefir here. And I'm going to pop my grains back into their fermenting jar. Just like that. And we're gonna give them some milk. Ooh, kefir's so good. Yum, yum, yum. Lately, I've been going through an entire half gallon of milk every single day. In kefir. Half gallon every day. So we're going to fill up the grains first. And we're going to top off this one for our second ferment. And we're going to top off this one. I'm making French dip. Didn't realize we were out of soy sauce. Oh no. What is French? Oh, French dip, like the soup? I was like, what is French dip? Oh, no. I don't even know. I don't know. I need more. Dang it. I'm going to put a little heavy cream in here. It'll be fine. Dang it. I was like, what's a French dip? Is the French dip the salad? Yeah, or the sandwich? The sandwich is the French, and then is it a French sandwich? And you dip it into au jus? Is that it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, let me grab some lids. Achoo! Achoo! You're funny, Alyssa. Okay, so this is my kefir. It's going back on the counter. I haven't had a French dip in about 10,000 years. So this, I don't think I showed you guys this. I took the seeds out of the papaya I got the other day, and I washed them off, and I fermented them in honey. See how liquidy the honey is now? This is a homemade parasite cleanse. So I've been taking a spoonful of it, of the seeds, like this, and the honey, just like scooping out a spoonful of the seeds and the honey, like that, and swallowing them. Apparently you want them to be whole. It tastes really good. It's an easy way to administer it. Yup, yup. Like, I could eat that every day. How long do you have to ferment them? I just did it for a couple of days. It doesn't have to be very long. Just enough to break down that cell wall on them. Very fast. Super easy. Use papaya seeds as a face cleanser. How do you do that? Do you powder them? I am interested in your face cleanser. It's just like a scrub, like the old school. You guys remember those apricot shell scrubs? Oh, you dried them out, made them into a powder. Yeah. I've used them in my pepper grinder before. In place of pepper. That works. It tastes pretty good. I like that. Yeah, eating them, I mostly like eat them for parasite cleansing purposes. Okay, so I'm labeling my jars. This is my favorite tool for fermenting, to label things. So I just write on the lid. This is very easy. And just write M. I write MK for milk kefir on the lid, and it wipes off. After you wash it, piece of cake. Crush them a bit. Oh, so it's a scrub. Cool, because there's lots of enzymes in them and stuff. Did it make your face? Did it change anything? How long have you been doing this for, Suni? With the papaya seeds. How often do you use them? You use them every day? I have so many questions. So many questions. We'll go through so much milk in this house. It's crazy. It hurt? Oh no. Maybe the papaya. You stopped. Okay. I see. So you said, I have tried. Not that you were doing. I got it. What else is new? What have you guys been up to? I feel like I haven't been live on here, at least in like 2 weeks. We did our first group coaching and on Monday night, and I have not been live since. Oh, you're using coffee grounds. Gotcha. Coffee grounds are much milder scrubber. The papaya seeds are they're really hard. I'll eat them, like I'll chew them when they're fresh, but they get really hard when you ferment them like this. So you just swallow them. Oop, swallow them down. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that was really all I got on here for, was to do that really quick. Yes, kefir in group is next week, and then the following week is going to be kombucha. Very exciting. I got to send out another kombucha SCOBY. Huh. Oh, and Holly, one of the ladies who signed up and decided not to sign up, she like did the form or whatever. I didn't realize it was her. And I shipped her cold. Holly just requested to join my live. I don't know if she's actually joining or not. You went too crazy with the ingredients for what? But we're living on snap peas the last couple days. They are the only thing growing in my garden right now. Honestly, I have not planned anything specific to feed my husband for dinner, but I have a feeling he's not going to be home till 9. So he gets to eat leftovers because I already fed myself and the children. Let me in. Are you coming? I tried already. Oh, you made a detangling spray? It says you're unable to join. Let me try to add you. Instead. Yeah, what'd you put in your detangling spray, Melissa? I sent you an invite. I don't know what you have to do to join, though. There we go. Oh, hey.
Hey. I wasn't planning on jumping on, but I was talking to her. I'm gonna get on.
Are you straining your kefir?
No, I just finished eating.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna do mine later. So I've been just doing it like right before I go to bed because even in that short amount of time, my second ferment is like way over fermenting.
Did you reduce the amount of milk you're putting in for the second?
I need to mix with it still. Honestly, I've just been shaking it up and drinking it still.
It's still good.
It's like it's the same thing.
Yeah,
So,
it's still good.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I wanted to jump on and just say hi and see what you were doing. Invite anyone in that wants to join us next week. If you guys aren't in the group coaching, but you guys want more help, like one-on-one support with your kefir, then you guys can join just for next week.
Yes, you can join. Individual classes are offered currently. Yeah. So if you just want to come for milk kefir, you can. Hi, Zuni.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to put that out there. I know that we're kind of like you and I both have kind of like not been on socials as much the last few days. Well, we've been doing behind the scenes stuff though, people.
Yeah, no, we've been working on the group coaching.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of
we did that big marketing push. It was a marketing push, and now we're like, okay, the program started. We're not going to be on here as much now.
Yeah, but we want to for sure let you guys know for the ones that do want to take individuals that we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, they're all for sale individually on my website.
Week as they come up.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be week next week. It's gonna be this
or whatever. Yeah.
You guys can, and even if you don't catch it now and you guys want to do it later, you guys can always go just buy the class.
Replay. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's always going to be available. Evergreen. I'm going to go add here in a little bit. Once I get the video from your sauerkraut, I'll add that to our sales tab.
Yeah, seems like we're always adding stuff into there right now. So
we'll be adding stuff to it constantly. Hello. Welcome, Miss Yaya.
Hey.
Talking about kefir, girl.
Jump on live
Kefir.
too. I wasn't planning
Yeah, you want to
on
join us?
but I was like, might as
You're
well.
already on here.
Right.
Easier to talk than it is to type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yaya's got the one-on-one from both of us because she's good friends with both of us, so she doesn't have to pay for classes.
Oh my god.
Kefir saved your life today. Tell us the story.
Here.
You want me to add you in here? You want to join us on the live? I'm gonna try to add her, see if she gets on.
My hair right now.
Tell us your kefir story. Oh, the girl. What up?
Leon.
Yes.
What's up,
What are you guys up to?
We're just hanging out. I streamed my kefir, and then Holly sent me a request, and I was like, well, yeah, then hop on. Let's go. We're talking about kefir.
I say save my life because I I made a stupid choice yesterday and I drank alcohol. And I just feel like complete crap today.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stomach any food. It just messed me up. And the kefir has just honestly, like, it's getting me where I need to be. It's like just putting it all back in me. Good hangover cure, I guess.
Good.
Oh my God, it literally has been saving me. Look, I have some right now.
Ah, cheers, sister. She's got it in her big gulp cup. I love that so
No, Robert
much.
gave it to me in this. I was like, out of everything.
It makes me want a glass big gulp cup that says big gulp on it.
I haven't ate anything today. I've only been doing kefir.
At least
and it's
right.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah. That's a good reset. If you guys don't know, drinking alcohol carpet bombs your microbiome. So not only does it put you under major stress, but it kills off all your good microbes. So she is rebuilding what she knocked down last night.
But honestly,
very good.
You can build back fast for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I also realize, like, and I tell myself this every couple of months, like, drinking is just not worth it. It's not.
That's why
it's fun in the moment.
It's not.
But it's not.
No.
It's not. It's not. Even just
make you
socially
sleep bad.
Right.
Yeah. It's like sets you back for sure. Makes you feel like crap.
I feel like I make bad choices as well, which all ties down to the gut. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Because I'm drinking, you know?
Because your microbes are out of whack, and those are running the show. When the bad guys are still left, they're driving you to do bad things. So building back up helps a ton.
Bad guys in there going,
yep.
We're gonna
let's make her drink.
I did over April, Vanessa, I don't know if you remember that I told you that I did a 3-day kefir cleanse.
Yeah.
When I described my bowel movements to Vanessa, she said I was dropping parasites, which freaked me out because I was like, I mean, those were not my intentions at all. I was just trying to, just clean it out, and it cleaned me out. And I wasn't hungry either.
Yep.
That's all I drank. This, and I think the second day I had maybe some fruit. Yeah. But it cleaned me out. I didn't even have to do nothing special. I just drank kefir all day.
Heck yeah. Honestly, you could live on it pretty much. It has a lot of nutrients in it, for sure.
Yeah. When my littles are just having a picky day, I'm like, oh, you want some kefir?
Have some.
Please get you.
You know, it's so funny that we say kefir. People say kefir. When I met my neighbor, Vanessa, that I introduced you to, he literally gave me a whole spiel on how no one in the United States is pronouncing this word correctly. Yeah, and that he said that he even talked to, where did kefir originate from? I forget what country.
The Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, he was like, he said that he was talking to someone from over there, and that he referred to it as kefir, and that they looked at him all crazy, and I was like, kefir.
It's kefir.
I don't know.
We say it like we're from Michigan. Kefir.
No, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends on where you're from. It's very like locally charged, I feel like, or who taught you how to what it was, you know, how they say it. It's crazy. Ugh, I'm
My kefir's
freezing.
nice and sour. I hate when it's sour.
You don't
I
like
know
it
that's
sour.
like,
The second
yeah.
ferment helps that a
But you know
lot.
what? The same way I drink alcohol and take those shots that are not good, I do the kefir the same way. This is what I
Right.
tell Robert. Yeah,
Right.
you may think it's nasty, but when you were drinking that tequila shot, that's nasty. When no one drinks alcohol and is like,
Ooh, that's delicious. No, it's not.
So treat the kefir the same way. Throw it in your body any way you can, even if you have to do it in shots. That's what I
That's
do. I
right.
literally just chug
That's
it.
right. Get it
Yeah.
down however you can because it's going to be worth it. And this is the situation where once you do that shot, you're going to be better off, not worse off. So it's worth
Right.
it.
Totally.
Those
Exactly.
beneficial things that don't necessarily taste great to you does not mean that you just don't eat it because you're like, oh, it doesn't taste great. That just means that you got to figure out how to make it palatable or you got to muscle it down because you know it's good for you. We're not babies. We're not little princesses.
Right.
We're not picky little toddlers.
Right.
You can eat something that doesn't taste delicious to you because you know it's good for you.
And I feel like mostly grown men
They're babies.
have that, oh, it doesn't taste good.
They're babies. I
Like, if
tell
you just
you.
drink this cup of kefir right now.
I put it in my husband's smoothie.
You tell him.
I gave him shots.
I
gave him a shot the other day. I was like, drink this.
I'm weaning Robert into it, and I bought him an organic one from the store because it's not that sour.
Right.
And he's been drinking that. But what I want to do next is mix my kefir and that and do like a half and half, and
There you
then
go.
eventually just wean him to only my kefir.
There you go. Yeah. That's how you do it. Like slowly work into it. When we first started doing kefir, we were putting honey in it and maple in it and all this stuff in it all the time. And we just
Right now I'm
incrementally reduced it as we got used to it.
Yeah, when I first was doing the kefir, like a cup like this, I would literally put like 3 tablespoons of honey and like a shit ton of cinnamon. This one has like maybe it had a tablespoon of honey, not even, and I didn't even put the cinnamon.
See? Yep. And then you just incrementally drop it. Next thing you know, you'll be housing straight kefir from the jar. You'll be like, kefir grains and all. Just
my neighbor eats them.
Yeah, you can.
The grains?
Yeah, you can. They're sour.
Like,
they're good.
He told me, he's like, I don't know enough people to give this away to, so I just eat them.
Yeah, you can eat them. Your pets can eat them.
Did you get new ones, Yaya? You said yours went bad, right?
Twice, yeah. So I haven't gotten a new one from him. I just told him yesterday, so I'm sure by tomorrow or Sunday he'll give me some new ones. But yeah, I left the kefir out for 5 days in my camper. I came back and there was maggots.
Ew, really?
I grabbed the whole jar and threw the whole jar. I was like,
because it was open, or what? It must have been open.
Yeah, so I had 2 jars, and one of them only had like a gallon Ziploc over it. It wasn't necessarily secure. And then the other one, I think because one caught maggots, it kind of just transferred over there because the other one was kind of close and it didn't have as many in there. I was just so disgusted that I just threw the whole jars out. So and part of me was like, maybe I could still save the grains, you know? It killed all the bad stuff. But
maggots are that's a no-go. There's no returning from that.
Yeah, that's what I told myself. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna test that.
So this is why I always recommend you guys, when you start getting extra kefir grains, put some in a Ziploc bag with some milk and pop those suckers in the freezer. So if you have an incident where your kefir grains get jacked up, you've got backup in your freezer. Yeah. And also, if you're going out of town for 5 days, put your kefir in the refrigerator. Give it milk, stick it in the fridge.
Yeah, that's what I told you. You need to put it away next time, like in the fridge at least.
Yeah.
When you leave.
Don't leave it out. Or take it with you. You're driving. Just take your kefir grains with you, girl.
Passenger princess it.
Yeah.
I'm online right now.
For real.
Yeah, it's been super up and down with my keeper. You know why? I haven't saved my grains. I'm going to start because I keep having these issues. But it's so satisfying to see so many like grains in my thing. Like I just love it. I touch them and I like, you know,
They're satisfying.
I love it.
Well, they double every single week, so there's always more. Oh, so Alyssa said, yeah, my husband is not converting, but all the kids are converting. That's so funny. My husband's the biggest baby, she said. Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's so much easier to get the husbands.
Sunny said, men are generally 8-year-olds. That's totally true.
Totally.
I definitely believe my hubby is the biggest, most frustrating baby of all. Yep, that's pretty true. Maddie Hatter feeds her grains to the dogs. That's a great way to use them.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, you definitely can.
I'm sure many will love that.
They're pretty good. Like, if you just, like, dump some into your kefir and you drink it, it's almost like they're tangy, and they're almost like a harder gummy bear. So it has an interesting texture. So it gives you something to chew on. It's kind of like having a probiotic boba in the bottom of your cup if you put some in with your kefir. It's like a tangy little pop. I don't know. I like them.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my neighbor does for his fruit? Whenever he's not going to eat them right away, he tells me that he makes a giant fruit salad and he pours kefir onto it, and it helps maintain the freshness. He says they do get a little bit soggy because, I mean, like milk and fruits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for the most part, your fruits are fresh. There's no browning, there's no... Yeah,
that makes sense.
Makes like a parfait.
Yeah. That's smart. That's really smart.
He told me that the last fruit basket that he had was in his fridge for 2 weeks with the kefir.
Dang. Wow. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, he has so many stories. He was telling me about how kefir, it's like wherever kefir's at, mold doesn't grow. And he tested the theory he had this rock outside of his camper that just would get moldy. It would rain on and it would just constantly get moldy. He said he took the kefir and he drew a K on the rock, and right where he drew the K, the mold stopped. It never developed again.
That's cool.
I know.
That's cool.
I was having issues with mold, and I was considering making like a kefir water spray when
strain out your kefir cheese and use the kefir whey
for the spray.
Okay.
Yeah, for the spray.
Okay, yeah.
100% all day. Try that out. See what happens. Can you imagine kefir whey bathroom spray where you're like spraying down your bathtub and stuff? Kefir whey bathroom spray.
When he told me that, like things just started
wheels were turning
in my head. I was just like, you can use this in so many other ways.
Totally. I mean, I've used it to like clean out my dog's yeasty ear infection with the kefir whey. Like so many different uses. Oh yeah,
grass-fed.
That's
organic.
Life Away.
Wheat sauce.
Yeah, they're so weak. Yeah.
Even though it's organic and like all the good stuff, it's not as strong as...
No.
That's the same brand that you tried to ferment, isn't it, Holly? Is that the Life Away?
No, this is
different.
Maple Hill.
Maple Hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not fermented nearly as long as the home stuff.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah.
And they use a culture. They don't use grains.
This much kefir and then just filled it up with milk.
And then just sent it out for a second. Yeah. It's weak. Weak sauce.
The store ones, though, I noticed if you're gonna buy store ones, let them sit. Let them sit for 2-3 weeks after. Even if the expiration date says it's gonna expire, just let it, because it's weak and it's better if it just sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could almost probably buy it and leave it out on the counter for a couple, 3 or 4 hours or overnight or something, and then pop it in the fridge
I'm gonna have to try that.
to speed it up a little bit.
I'm gonna leave this out. I'm gonna try that.
See what happens. Well, Holly had the Life Away. We tried to second ferment with the Life Away. She had it on the counter for how long?
I don't know. It was like
Long
a
time.
week. Yeah.
It did not do anything.
Yeah.
It's fake kefir. It didn't do nothing.
That's
Well, I didn't
crazy.
get
I thought
reactions either with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You definitely didn't start seeing recovery until you started on the homemade stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That was 3
what?
I mean,
So
you were doing
what?
yogurts and kefir and all kinds of stuff.
What kind of negative I guess like detox symptoms can kefir give you negatives? Like, so this morning, I think it was this morning or yesterday morning, Robert started kefir for the first time. He drank it, and then like within 30 minutes,
Had to
like
poop.
he was tired. He was drained.
I could,
Oh.
I could maybe see that.
What?
Yeah, I was like,
Look at the back of that kefir. Is there sugar added to it?
so the one, because he didn't even drink this one. He drank one that had blueberry.
The sugar one, because
It's
was
organic,
too much sugar.
yeah.
So he
Okay.
should have his protein first, have a meal, and then have it as a side. So what happened was did he drink that whole thing? How much did he drink?
He drank about, I would say, about 10 ounces
Okay.
at least.
So we would need to look at the serving size, but I would imagine there's probably a fair bit of sugar in there. And he probably had
Let me
that on
see
an
if I
empty
can
stomach.
find- Yeah, because I'm trying to get him in the habit of. Where is the kefir? Oh, right here. So this is the one.
How much sugar
that,
does it say? How much per serving? What's the serving size say on it?
So serving size is 1 cup.
Thank you.
Where the heck is the sugar?
Should be like a total
Oh, right here.
sugar.
Total sugars, 18 grams, includes 8 grams of added sugars.
Okay. Yeah. So they add a fair bit of sugar to that. So the reason he got tired, and he's probably always going to get tired if you try to give him sugar kefir on an empty stomach, is because he's insulin resistant. And so when you're insulin resistant and you take in something that has a lot of glucose or sugar like that, and your body releases insulin, but your cell is so used to the dang insulin being there all the time that it gets rid of the receptor. It's a blood sugar issue. So you have to, if you're going to feed him sugar kefir, he needs to have it after a solid 40 gram of protein meal, and then he won't tank like that. So that wasn't the
you know
kefir,
what's so funny?
that was the sugar in the kefir.
Today, by instinct, it's just crazy how he doesn't know anything about kefir. Like, he's not educated on this topic. And he randomly was like, do you think it could have been the sugar in the kefir? And I was like, I don't know, maybe.
He's good.
And like, he answered his own question without like even knowing anything.
Yeah.
He's like,
see?
I drank it in the morning and it had sugar. I was like, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Vanessa.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
that is exactly what it was. So, like, if you eat a slice of pizza and you have to go into a coma afterwards, that is a clear sign that you are insulin resistant and you need to work on your blood sugar. Exactly what happened to him with the kefir. There was a lot of sugar in the kefir.
Yeah, I that happens to me a lot.
But I just saw a thing today. Literally just saw a post today where she said that insulin resistance can be helped by taking chromium. She said that our diets are pretty much depleted in chromium. And so when you take chromium, apparently it helps to grow back those insulin sensors on your cells.
Totally.
So it can help to reduce insulin resistance. So that's pretty cool. So that might be worth looking into.
Honestly, I'm about to just do another cleanse with my kefir. But this time I want to do 7 days.
Okay.
But I was wondering, maybe we could talk, like we can DM and come up kind of with a detox plan
Okay.
because I've just been eating a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you, it's disgusting. Like the fast food that I've been eating. I've been doing my kefir, which I feel like it's what's saving me to not have all these shitty symptoms. But the other day, I think it was the day before yesterday, I didn't have any kefir. I can't remember where we went out to eat. I just know I felt like crap the whole day.
Yep.
So even though I'm eating crap, the kefir is helping.
Yeah.
But I need to detox because I'm making bad choices.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get you repopulated with the good guys.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you making yogurt. I'd love to have you make that El Ruderi.
I keep telling myself, failing to plan is a plan to fail, and I need to get back on my meal prep, and that's what I started yesterday. I did my soy sauce eggs.
Nice.
I did over a dozen eggs. I chopped. Look at this, what I did. Because everything for me is I'm in the camper, and then I'm like feeling lazy because I don't want to. So I literally bought all the veggies.
Nice.
Just throw them in whenever I want. You know, I'm just trying to make better choices.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. The more you can have ready to just like grab and go and things that are already prepped, the better off you'll be. For sure. For sure.
You'll be like lost in your body and go bad.
Oh. All right, ladies. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night because my husband's on his way home and I got to figure out what I'm feeding him.
Fun chatting. Hanging.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thanks for coming on. I feel like that got some good questions out, got some good info for the crew. So good. I'm glad you girls came on. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good night.
Yes, you guys have a nice night. Bye.
Night, everybody. Bye.